In this video, we should learn the Unit 1 Introduction to Engine. Here learning objectives are, after studying this unit, you will be able to know that what is an engine and know the different types of an engine and explain the functions of IC engines and also classification of IC engines. We can learn after completion of this unit, Introduction to Engine. What is engine means? Engine is a machine which converts heat energy into mechanical energy. Any engine can be run with help of the fuel, that is maybe solid, liquid or gas, whatever it is. First the fuel is burns. It burns, that is called chemical reaction. Due to the chemical reaction it burns. So while burning it produces the heat energy. After burning it produces the heat energy. This heat energy convert as a mechanical energy. Due to this mechanical energy the engine will run. Engine అనేది ఫస్ట్ మనకు కెమికల్ ఎనర్జీ నుంచి హీట్ ఎనర్జీ కన్వర్ట్ అయ్యి హీట్ ఎనర్జీ నుండి మెకానికల్ ఎనర్జీ ఇస్తుంది. సో ఇంజన్ అంటే కెమికల్ ఎనర్జీ కన్వర్ట్ ఇంటూ మెకానికల్ ఎనర్జీ త్రూ హీట్. ఓకే, నౌ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ ఇంజన్స్. So here the engines are mainly two categories, two types, that is external combustion engine, that is also called EC engine. This is the EC engine. EC means external combustion engine, and another one is IC engine, internal combustion engine. So what is combustion? Combustion means burning of the fuel. So where the fuel is burns outside the engine and the energy is transferred to the vehicle, that is called external combustion engine. That is example steam engines. Old railway steam engines are external combustion engine. So internal combustion means the fuel is burns inside the combustion chamber, that's inside the engine, then the energy is transferred to mechanical energy transferred to vehicle, that is called internal combustion engine. So I will explain you little small EC engine first. EC means external combustion engine. External combustion means you take the one container. In this container you take the water, so and you give the heat at the bottom. So while giving the heat to the water it boils and it give the steam. So this will give the steam. With this steam it will function the piston. సో పిస్టన్ని ఈ స్టీమ్ ద్వారా మనం కనుక ఆపరేట్ చేస్తే దీన్ని ఏమంటామంటే ఎక్స్టర్నల్ కంబషన్ ఇంజన్. సో కంబషన్ ఫ్యూయల్ అనేది బయట బర్న్ అవుతుంది, అవుట్ సైడ్ బర్న్ అయ్యి మనకు కనుక ఎనర్జీని ఇస్తే దాన్ని ఏమంటాం ఎక్స్టర్నల్ కంబషన్ ఇంజన్. మరి ఇంటర్నల్ కంబషన్ ఇంజన్ అంటే ఏంది? ఐసీ ఇంజన్. ఇది ఇప్పుడు మనం వాడే ఇంజన్స్. ఐసీ ఇంజన్ అంటే ఏంటంటే దిస్ ఈజ్ ద పిస్టన్, దిస్ ఈజ్ కంబషన్ ఛాంబర్, ఫ్యూయల్ ఈజ్ బర్న్స్ హియర్. సో ఫ్యూయల్ ఇక్కడ బర్న్ అయ్యి ఇక్కడే ఎనర్జీని క్రియేట్ చేస్తుంది, హీట్ ఎనర్జీని. సో దీన్ని మనం ఏమంటాం అంటే ఐసీ ఇంజన్. ఐసీ ఇంజన్ అంటే ఇంటర్నల్ కంబషన్ ఇంజన్. ఎక్కడైతే ఫ్యూయల్ ఇంజన్ లోపల బర్న్ అవుతుందో దాన్ని మనం ఇంటర్నల్ కంబషన్ ఇంజన్ అంటాం. ఎక్కడైతే ఫ్యూయల్ ఇంజన్ ఇక్కడ ఉంటుంది, ఫ్యూయల్ ఇక్కడ బర్న్ అవుతుంది. సో ఇంజన్ బయట ఎక్కడైతే బర్న్ అవుతుందో దాన్ని ఎక్స్టర్నల్ కంబషన్ ఇంజన్ అంటాం. సో హియర్ యూ సీ డెఫినేషన్ ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్టర్నల్ కంబషన్ ఇంజన్. The external combustion engines are those in which the combustion takes place outside the engine cylinder. Engine cylinder బయట ఎక్కడైతే మనకు బర్న్ అవుతుందో దాన్ని ఎక్స్టర్నల్ కంబషన్ ఇంజన్ అంటాం. సో దీన్ని స్టీమ్ ఇంజన్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్. ఇంటర్నల్ కంబషన్ ఇంజన్ మీన్స్ in the internal combustion engines the combustion takes place, fuel takes place inside the engine cylinder, that is called IC engine, internal combustion engine. Example, all automobile engines. Present now we are using all automobile engines are IC engines only. Okay, these are the two types of engines. Here the function of the IC engine is, first the fuel is entered into the combustion chamber with help of the inlet valve. The fuel is burned. While burning the chemical reaction takes place, then the heat is produced. Due to that heat, pressure is applied on the piston. So due to that pressure the piston will move up and down. So this reciprocal motion is converted into rotatory motion of the crankshaft with help of the connecting rod. So this rotatory motion has a mechanical energy given to the vehicle. Due to that the vehicle will move. This is the function of the engine, IC engine. This is the exhaust valve. This exhaust valve is used to where the burned gases will escapes outside, coming out. That is the use of exhaust valve. Now we will discuss the main parts of the engine. This is the cylinder block. Cylinder block. Okay, you see carefully, this is very important. And this is the crankcase, or it is also called as sump. And above this we have the head, cylinder head. And here the cylinder head is having two valves. One is the inlet valve. This is the exhaust valve. We have the piston. This is the piston, and piston is having one connecting rod. Connecting rod is connected to crankshaft. So this is crankshaft, and this is connecting rod, and this is the piston. These are the main parts. And here suppose we have the petrol engine, then we have to use, this is the spark plug. Spark plug you have to draw in the diamond shape and you give the wire. This is the spark plug in case of petrol engine. In case of diesel engine we have to use the injector here. Okay, injector you have to draw like this, just like pencil. This is injector used in diesel engines. Okay, this is the spark plug. So by engine how you should recognize means, if the engine is fitted with the spark plug means that is petrol engine. If engine is fitted with the injector means that is called diesel engine. Okay, like that we have to recognize the engine. Now this is called the engine. Here the gap between this cylinder head and piston top, this gap is called as combustion chamber. This is very important. Combustion chamber. Combustion chamber means where the fuel is burned. Where the fuel is burned, that place is called as combustion chamber. And here it is, the piston is at the topmost place is called as TDC. TDC. The piston is at the bottom, that is called as BDC. TDC means top dead center, and the BDC is called as bottom dead center. TDC, BDC, top dead center and bottom dead center. So the distance between these two, top dead center to bottom dead center, is called as stroke. The distance between TDC to BDC is called as stroke. This distance is called as stroke. So wherever the piston moves from TDC to BDC or BDC to TDC, this distance is called as stroke. So these are the basic details of the engine. Here classification of IC engines means types of engines. Here how we can classify means, first classification is working on cycle, that is Otto cycle or a diesel cycle. That is also called as a spark ignition engine, means petrol engines, where the fuel is burns with help of the spark, that is called spark ignition engine, petrol engine. Where the compression, due to the compression the fuel is burned, that is called compression ignition engine. This is called SI engine, this is called CI engine. Spark ignition engine SI engine, compression ignition engine, that is CI engine. Now number of strokes. Strokes means already I told you, TDC to BDC is the one stroke, or BDC to TDC is the one stroke. Two stroke engine, wherever the piston moves two times up and down, that is called two stroke. Wherever the piston moves up and down four times, that is called four stroke engine. Fuel is used. So fuel, according to fuel we have the five types are there, that is liquefied petrol engine, diesel engine, and gasoline engine or petrol engine, and compression natural gas CNG engine. This is so the methane or ethanol engine. This is used in the aeroplanes. Fourth type is fuel supply system. This is fuel supply through carburetor or fuel supply through injection pump. Next one is method of ignition system. So battery coil ignition or magneto ignition or electronic ignition. Nowadays we are used in two-wheelers electronic ignition system. Previously we have to use magneto ignition system in two-wheelers, but all now we are using battery coil ignition system. So with the help of the battery only the ignition takes place, and no starting problem is occurred. So method of cooling, that is air cooling system or water cooling system. So heavy engines are used, we have to use water cooling system, and light vehicle, that is two-wheelers, we have to use mainly air cooling system. Cylinder arrangement, number of cylinders arranged in types of arrangements, that we have the 4 types. First one is inline. Inline means the cylinders are arranged in the serial, first cylinder, second cylinder, third cylinder, fourth cylinder, like that. This is 4 cylinder, this is inline engine. Second one is V type. V type means like this. So here in this way, so this side 2 engines, 2 cylinders, this side 2 cylinders we have to use. This is called V type engine. Next one is, so you can observe here, this is the V type, this is the inline engine. Okay. Next one is opposite cylinders. Opposite cylinders means like this. One piston is this side, one piston is this side. This is called opposite engine. Okay. Next one is radial type. Radial type means here. This is the radial type. So radial type means here at the center we have the crank. This is one piston, this is one piston, this is one piston, like this. Number of pistons are arranged in the circular. This is the radial type engine. Now valve operating system. Side valve mechanism or overhead type valve mechanism. 2 types are there. Totally 8 types of engines are there. So what are the advantages are there for IC engines over EC engines? So to construct the external combustion engine, it needs more material. For internal combustion engine, we have the less materials, so they do not need the auxiliary equipment such as boiler and condenser. So that is the reason we have the needed more materials. That is boiler and condenser, everything will be needed for the external combustion engine. Here we need not any boiler. They could be started and stopped in a short time. So IC engines we can easily start and we can easily stop it, but external combustion engine, to start it takes more time, because to boil the water it takes more time. That's why it is very effective. The IC engine, it is not effective. Their thermal efficiency is higher than the other heat engines. So we can easily produce the more heat in the IC engines, but we can't produce the more heat in the EC engine. That's why the efficiency is more for the IC engines. Their initial cost is low. So IC engines materials, we are using very less material for IC engine. That's why the cost is also very low, less, and more cost is needed for EC engines. So these are the advantages of IC engine over EC engine. Briefly, advantages of IC engine over EC engine is, IC engines are having more mechanical simplicity and less weight, and we needed the less material than the EC engines, and it is easily we can start it and stop it, and it needs less cost to manufacture the IC engines than the EC engines. It is having the more thermal efficiency for the IC engines. Here we have the less thermal efficiency for the EC engines. So its cost is very low, its cost is very high. So this is the difference. So this chapter is completed. First chapter is finished. Thank you.